What is up, everybody? I hope all is well. And this is the Cowboys draft grades. First things first. Hey, this is That Square Sports Podcast. Tune in when you watch it. Always, no doubt, no doubt. Let's dive in, shall we? All right. So look, first things first, guys. I really love what Dallas did in this draft. I'm not even a Cowboys fan. I'm a Texans fan, but I was raised in Dallas. But anyways, I'm just gonna say this: this draft was a lot better. At first, I wasn't a fan of it. But I let it marinate because, ESPN, they hype up things, CBS Sports, Fox, all that jazz. This draft was really a sleeper draft. And everybody's talking about the Eagles, which they did have a good draft too. But the Cowboys really perfected what they needed to get. And a lot of Dallas fans probably are not going to like it at first. But I think as time reveals, maybe in the next 3 years, you'll realize how good of a draft this was deep down the line. So first things first, obviously Tyler Guyton, right, out of Oklahoma. You replace your tackle Tyron Smith, which obviously was a no-brainer, right? And you guys traded back for that, which is kind of smart for you guys as well, because you ended up getting more capital. And on top of that, let's keep it a buck, right? The fact of the matter is that smacking people around is what Tyler Guyton did at Oklahoma. He's going to continue to do it in the NFL. Obviously, he's a rookie tackle, so he's going to have some time to, obviously gel with the offensive line. But once it's there, it's there. So I really like that pick. Really, to me, this is where it started to get fun. Pick 56 with Marshon Kneeland out of Western Michigan. You got a defensive edge rusher who probably could have went in the first round if he went to a bigger school. The guy's got the perfect size, 6'4". The guy's got the perfect feet, cone drill. He did it in 5 seconds, I think. 5 seconds, I think. Turnaround, 40 time. Not bad. Guy's got flexible. Could stop the screens. Rip through. Knows how to get skinny. Good swim move. Can play inside if he needed to. Can play outside. This is where somebody like him, dog, it opens up so much for Micah Parsons. Just having another edge rusher like that, it opens up so much for Micah Parsons, or it can open up so much for Marshon as well. So this is one of those things where Dallas's defense, and it kind of all depends on how the coordinator wants to make this work, because I know you guys lost Dan Quinn, and that's going to hurt. I'm not going to lie. That's going to hurt you guys a lot. That defensive mind that Quinn has is amazing. Everywhere he goes, he turns the defense around. So what I'm going to say about this pick is the fact that you guys have found a diamond in the rough. And when he starts to get utilized the way you guys want him, he is going to be a high jersey sale type dude. Now, at pick 73, you guys remind me of the draft that you had when you guys drafted Zach Martin. Cooper Beebe is an exceptional center, offensive guard, however you want to put him. If you want to get back to what Jerry Jones loves to do is run the ball, obviously, right? He loves offensive line. I ain't gonna lie, this guy falls right in that category. And I was surprised that he even made it to the third round at pick 73. When I looked at this, I said, I don't even know how he fell through the cracks, how that happened, but God dog it, Dallas did it again. So with him, the counters, you can bring that back. The dives, if you want to do that. But he just really can play the triangle is what I like to call it. Left, right guard, center. You could just put him anywhere on the offensive line in that triangle area, and he can make it work. And he's so good at that. And he depletes defenders. Like, he has no problem getting to that second level and taking a linebacker head on once he gets through that defensive tackle or that edge rusher. He continues to block. He just keeps going. Like, he's a physical blocker. He just blocks mad. It's just his attitude and his style and his persona of how he plays. If you just want to look at it, just watch Kansas State, and you will see 54 all over the damn screen. He is just playing. You will just see that. Now, here's where it's another pick for you guys that I was kind of confused by, but I had to kind of understand with the whole Vanderdish linebacker being out, obviously kind of pretty much done with the Cowboys, is Latufu out of Notre Dame. Not bad at this. You needed that guy. I get that. Wake Forest. Kalen Carson, another great corner who probably, because he went to a terrible school at football, doesn't get the recognition that he deserves. So I understand that. Now, here's where I really wish what Cowboys should have done, right? They should have been more aggressive at receiver and running back. And obviously you see They did not grab neither. They didn't grab a running back, but they grabbed a receiver, Ryan Flory out of South Missouri, who is decent. Obviously, small school. You know, it is what it is with that. Guys like that, they're really just skill players, and I get it. I understand what they're trying to do, so I'm not too mad against it. Nathaniel Thomas out of Louisiana. Okay, tall guy, big dude, project player. Didn't have to come in and start right away. Obviously, they got Guyton for that, so you know if it doesn't work out, Thomas is there. And Justin Rogers, kind of he was the yin to the Harris and the Auburn, so they kind of worked hand in hand. But also, like I said, because Dallas has this great defense and getting Marshon Kneeland, having Micah Parsons over there as well, this is going to be fun to watch all around. So really, you guys, I like the Cowboys. The A- is actually where I could stay with it. The only thing that's an asterisk mark is the linebacker, but it's because it was a need and you needed it. So I understand that. But really, the other knock that I have is just from going from A- is just a solid A. Just you guys should have grabbed the running back, I think, or you could have grabbed a receiver earlier off the board. I think the linebacker you could have grabbed probably in maybe the 5th or 6th round. With Braden Rice being on the board still, Troy Franklin being on the board still, Jamari Thrasher still on the board around this time as well. I honestly think you guys could have grabbed those guys, and they would have worked very well in your offense to help out with, of course, CeeDee Lamb. But with that being said, you guys tell me what you think. Always for fun watching the Cowboy fans go crazy in anything they do. But let me know what you guys think. Yo, peace. I'm out.